Well, good morning. We are back to hauling grain today. I think we might be able to get everything hauled to the elevators as contracted today and tomorrow. Long haul to the elevator from where the bags are at.
Hi, I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter. Our family has been blessed to farm in Montana
For over 100 years now.
And it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have
and blessings from our Savior,
Jesus Christ.
Oil well drilling still going on. Sounds like they're doing 2 more locations up in the area too, so be anxious. Actually, I really don't care. I'm wondering what they're going to hit for oil. Really don't care because they don't have any oil leases, so just interested. Loading up. During harvest, we didn't have enough room in our permanent storage, so we used the grain bags, so we don't have to pile it on the ground, but it gets exposed to the weather, moves quality, such like that. So get these all hauled up. Some of it's going to the elevator, and some of it's just going to the grain bins that we've made room. We hauled them to the elevator already. Well, we are getting down to the last little bit of the second bag, and I think we'll get that all on this truck between the 2 trailers. I don't think it'll all fit in the front, but we'll at least get it on this load and get the next one started. Tim might be back in time to help, he might not, we'll see. He went to go dump at the elevator this morning. All right, we're getting down here to the end of the bag. Just gonna keep winching it up. A little bit of a time, get it all out of there. We're gonna start poking out of this end, but we'll just let that tear. We'll just keep going until we gotta either cut the bag off or we get it all out of there. Should be very little left in when we're done. Starting to stretch over here pretty good. Oh, we got a hole, folks. Well, we dumped the little bit that was left in the bag, shoveled up the rest, dumped that in the truck, and we'll start the next one. I almost forgot my favorite part. All right, pull our pins. So those ones. And then just send it. Missed it by that much.
That was one hard roll of plastic.
All right, so we're lined up to the next bag. Got the bottom drag augers already shoved inside there. And I'm just gonna keep slowly backing it up into the bag. Tim's gonna keep stuff out of the way.
Well, we got both trucks loaded and Tim started smelling diesel fuel and then got out and found coolant blowing out of the overflow line. So we're pretty sure he lost some injector cup seals or injector cups or something in the white truck. So we're gonna go dump this at the bins. He's gonna hop in one of the other trucks and go up. We're gonna try and unhook a loaded trailer and get that white truck out from underneath it. See how this goes. Well, the suspension's dumped, so we'll grab the crank, get everything unhooked here. Get this thing unhooked. It worked. We're switched.
Oh good, I didn't high hook it.
Yeah, I did the snap thing and it worked.
Oh.
Not really, I was late, but it was already done. Well, I gambled and I brought it to the shed. And it worked. There is still a little bit of stuff dripping out of the overflow yet, but save it till bill, and yeah, so looking to get some injector cups coming. And
well, that's it. Got all the grain bags picked up. Got the last load on. It's a big load. Like, it's not a load we're taking it down, but we're done. Good to have the grain bags off the ground. Didn't have to do it in like super deep snow or mud, so it worked out really well.
Grain bags are all cleaned up, so that's a good feeling. He's gonna come home with the Super Bees to get the trap openers or the chute openers taken off and all the wiring. Those trailers are sold. They're going back to Canada tomorrow, I think. So yeah, we'll move all that stuff over onto the new Super Bees when we get a chance when it gets cold outside, which would probably next week the way it looks. But the girls and I and Amy, we're heading up to Canada to go watch the Hunter Brothers concert tomorrow night. So if you don't know who the Hunter Brothers are, you should go Google them. Actually, YouTube them, or Spotify, or Amazon Music. They're on all of them. Really good country music guys, singers, and they're a bunch of farm boys. So they got kind of a farm twist and everything. They really enjoy them. So the girls are pumped. And yeah, so we'll see you next week when we get back from that. So have fun, Tim. Working while I'm playing.
And we're off. What's with the lighting there? I love that morning sun. I am headed to Scobie with the Docker, I don't know how they pronounce it. Super Bees. I'm taking them up to Scobie and dropping them off. They're sold. So last time these things will probably ever see this yard. So on our way. Well, that's it. Got them unhooked. And I'm not stuck. A little bit of snow was a little tricky getting out from underneath them, but not that bad all in all. See ya. Tire on that I blew. This is the tire that we were using that came off the back of the trailer. And using a service truck. So we got about 4 of them done. Put there, compressor build back up, tighten the rest of them down, flip it around, and put that trailer tire on. Well, service truck for the win again. Put that tire on. And I got the steer tire on. Is actually what I did first, obviously. I just got to put all the lug nut caps on, hook caps on, all that. But I think I'm just going to pull it back into the shed because I have a serious bird problem. Very annoying serious bird problem. So, I guess in the shed it'll be out of the bird poop and the weather. And I can put the lug nuts and covers and hubcaps on in there. Well, I was headed over east to pick up round bales. But now I'm waiting to talk to a truck driver that accidentally threw a rock and blew out my windshield. I didn't pee my pants, but that was a loud bang. And it does, like, freak you out. Pretty much the windshield of a 145 Maxxum case tractor. Well, I don't know, 75–80% of it anyways. Lost a little on the road when it happened. There's still 10% in the cab because under the floor mats, under the frame, all that, you know, you never get it all. But there's a little bit because it's glued. So there is a little bit around the frame of the cab that I'm not going to peel off right now, but it sucks. Still sucks. I don't know if I said this. I did actually talk to the driver. I went back. The driver was only about, 3/4 of a mile away from where it happened. It was a new oil well that they're digging. Anyway, so I went back. I was able to talk to him. He gave me his information. And so just in case this goes to insurance or whatever, that's up to Tony. That's his department. But anyway, he wasn't overly happy, but you know, it could have been worse. And he was pleasant enough. So anyway, that's that.
That is one clear windshield. Oh wait. You did a great job of getting everything cleaned up in here. Now it's time to go stack some bales. Well, I made it back, didn't freeze to death without any glass in the cab. But this thing is handy. I like it for round bales. The one thing we did have a little trouble with, or I had a little trouble with, is hitting the bales just a little bit off square. I would sometimes catch the net wrap with that. But besides that, these Pro Egg bale hikers are really handy. Hey hiker. So get it greased up, take it back over to Kevin's, and get on to our next thing tomorrow. Farm hard, pray harder. We'll see you next video.